Welcome to day one. Thank you for signing up for our webinar. Thank you for showing up for us. Thank you for joining early. If you joined the game, you definitely enjoyed the game. And this is one of the many things we want to do for you in this today. So, because we have spent so many time doing welcome, I'll just go right into my presentation. Oh my God, this picture is so beautiful. So this is Ayomi post you're going to play. I can be extra. This is Ayomi post you're going to play. And for those I really don't want us to take so much time on roadmap to volunteering. Remember while we shared you the link to the details about this event, we told you we are going to have 2 days. There's roadmap into volunteering and it's maximizing your volunteering experience. And I mean, when you join events, there's something you're looking forward to. There's something you want to learn. There's a reason why you fill the form. There's a reason why you've been keeping tabs. You've been joined the group. You've been checking our meals. And I really hope that you're going to get what you're looking for. So, objectives for the session. Okay. Objectives for the session. You can see my screen. So you want to start volunteering. How do you get started? What exactly do you do first? I know the kind of opportunity that fits you. What exactly is volunteer profile? How do you reach out to organizations? All of this and more is what you're going to get today. And yeah, but I don't know if anybody here has heard my story before, but one of the things I usually do is just tell my volunteering story. So while I was an undergraduate, I remember I was in 200 level and it was probably first week of resumption. And my friend just came. We were sitting on the floor in the room. It was really, I can remember that thing. And she just told me, oh my God, there's something they said they are doing, or that we'll be talking to children, we'll be talking to girls, that we'll just be meeting them. And really for me, it was just, I don't want to say restlessness now. I don't want to say joblessness or something. It was just, at least we'll do something else. At least we'll see life outside school. At least we don't have to go to lectures every day. And that's all. And I just told her, I'm interested, please just plug me in. At the time, my 200 level was about 2017, because I entered school 2015, then ASU strike happened. So that was 2017. And at the time, volunteering was not as popular. Volunteering was not what everybody talked about every day. So it wasn't volunteering to me. It was just basically, we would talk to children, we'll talk to girls, we'll be visiting them, we'll go to orphanage. Oh God, I was so excited. And I mean, we joined that organization. That was when I now knew that this thing is more serious than I thought. People are serious here. There are doctors, there are master students in UI. And I'm like, okay, it looks like I have to behave myself. That was when I now knew, okay, this is a structured place. There are things they do, there are things they don't do. And within 6 months, I remember I joined them November 2017. I joined the organization November 2017. And I was a student in Abeokuta. What do I know? I was in 200 level. I really did not know anything. It was 200 level first semester, like first resumption. And we just started showing. So the president, the founder was in Ibadan. And then he would just send us, me and my friend, this is what you guys should do. We are doing this in Ibadan, just replicate it in Abeokuta. Everything is well planned out. All of a sudden they said, we are now the coordinators. It was really funny, right? We are now the coordinators, then there were projects. I will possibly the projects. That's 2018. And yes, this is my picture. This is my first volunteering picture. I took this picture in a school in Abeokuta. And it was one of those moments for me. Like, I went to a school, I was talking to about 500 girls, and I mean, I didn't have to write a script or something. There was not like, it was just something free will, and it felt like home. It felt like this is what I needed. It felt like this is what I've been looking for. And since 2018, this is where I am today. I tell people all the time, volunteering to me is not, I mean, one of the things I don't talk about a lot is volunteer for your CV. And the reason why I don't talk about it is it doesn't relate to me. I volunteer because I want to see a change and I work towards it. I volunteer because I think that if I join a course, it will get bigger because I joined them. So now this is 2024 and this was my last volunteering experience this year. That's October, that's last month. I planned a project, and from that girl who was just clueless, who was just a 200 level girl, who was just there, just wanting to run away from lectures, just wanting to find something else to do, to somebody that now knows what she wants to do, to somebody that now pulls all the weight and all of that. And this is why I really, really talk about volunteering. Volunteering changed my life. Literally, volunteering changed my life. A lot of opportunities I've gotten today, a lot of doors I have entered today, a lot of, I don't know how. But then volunteering is one thing that there is really no part of my life that I would not reference volunteering. So next slide, you already know my story. So you already know what I'm doing. I'm carrying volunteering on my head in case you don't know. And remember I said the conversation I had with my friend, the first thing that caught my attention was we'll be talking to children, we'll be talking to girls, we'll just be going to where they are and then we go and gist with them. Really, it doesn't have to be girls for everybody. It doesn't have to be children for everybody. It doesn't have to be climate for everybody. I mean, when I see people carry climate on their head, I can sense what they think of. The way when I hear menstrual hygiene, my head is literally swelling up. That's the way they feel. But when you come to me to talk about climate change, I'm just like, oh, so what should I do to change? What should I do? What can I do personally? I don't have to go and volunteer for any climate change course. Why? Because it doesn't really resonate with me. But when you bring children, when you bring girls, and that was the first thing that really attracted me to volunteering. So why exactly do you need your passion when it comes to volunteering? It is that you're able to give your all. It is that you're able to give your best. And of course, you're having fun. So volunteering is most fulfilling when aligned with what you truly care about. And just like I said, I love children. If you come near me, you can smell it. If you come near me, you see how passionate I am about the girl child. And so now, if I look at the level of commitment I've given volunteering for the organizations I work for and I worked for, and maybe if it was something like malaria outreaches, I'm not sure it would be on the same level of commitment because it's just the social not for sick. It's not something that really moves me to passion. And what I tell people a lot of times is when you are volunteering for a cause and it doesn't, they have to beg you to take a step. They have to beg you to participate fully. It literally does mean you are not on the right path. You're not doing what you actually love to do. So your passion is very, very, very important because, it literally fuels your resilience and commitment. So how exactly do you know what you care about? It's simple, very simple. This is not the whole purpose passion conversation. This is just something that, okay, so let's do a test. I want you to check I will check the comment section for your responses. So what exactly do you, among all the courses that you see, among all the, let's change the world projects that you see, which of the projects resonates with you more? Which one do you see that you're like, because like me, I'm wondering, how does a girl have to miss school because of her period? And that's why when I see menstrual health projects, I'm all in, 100% in. Why? Because I have something that is foiling that. So now to you, I'm passing it to you. What's the right word to use now? Make you, I don't want to say emotional. What exactly make you ask all the questions? You're like, why are they suffering? Why are they doing like that? For some people, it's women empowerment. They're wondering why a woman has to sit by a man before she eats. That's for some people. For some people, they think, why does a child have to go to bed hungry? It's just each man with its own. But the most important thing is that you know why you want to volunteer and then what you want to volunteer for. What exactly is driving you? There would always be a drive. Okay. Please, I want to see the comment section. Okay, so personal development, especially for young people. Oh, that's so good, Damilola. We have, sustainable ways of managing waste. You see, I think it was when I was in university, I knew that you are not supposed to trash nylon on the floor. You're not supposed to throw out bottle from the car or something. I was coming from market that day and I sat by one sister. Nika, I threw my nylon. She almost ate me up. I'm like, Auntie, please now, I did not know. And since then, I've been really conscious. So for her, if I see you throw, maybe now, but if I see you throwing trash, then it doesn't affect me. But for somebody that maybe is in the medical line and they know the side effect of some foods and all of that, nutritionists, there's a way they will come and meet you. Why are you eating vegetable? Why are you eating eba for dinner? All those people, that's what they're passionate about. So there's something that should drive you. There's something that should move you. I mean, you hear the stories and then you're like, we need to do something. And so, I mean, please just read the screen so that if I'm reading verbatim, you might not live there. So reflect on moment that moved you. What causes were at those moments? Okay. Okay. Then explore issues in your community that you wish you were resolved. So in your community, this is the simplest test. What happens around you and you feel like these people need to they need to do better? What exactly is happening around you that you think you need to change? Then think about the type of change you want to see in the world. I tell people one of my mantra is the change I want to see begins with me. I'm so passionate about. I mean, I got to the south. But where are we? North. Sorry, I mean, I got to the north before I knew that education was not a big deal. I mean, where I was coming from, you will go to school, you don't even need my house, she's already talking, education. You don't even need anybody to motivate you. School is life. When they give it to you from age 6, if they're already thinking about your school, is literal is normal. In fact, those that don't have resources, they still find the way their children go to school. It's normal. But when I got here, I'm like, excuse me, you don't go to school, but you work. I mean, you can literally hawk after school. Why do you have to? So it was when I now saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, something has to be done. There's something that needs to be done as regards education in this place. So what exactly do you see around you and you know that we need to change it? So examples of passion, I already mentioned mine, is menstrual hygiene, it's education. See, when you hear menstrual, I already have thoughts, like literally. And now let's okay, so some of you already shared yours, but maybe let me change that some other percent. So please, I hope you have your notes. I saw somebody asking if there's recording. There's going to be recording. There's going to be recording. But then, why do you have to wait for recording when you can get all you need on this call? So, passion discovery exercise. Write down 3 courses you deeply care about. And for each course, describe one, why it matters to you, the kind of change you'd love to contribute to, skills or resources you can offer to the course. What do I mean? So, please, can you confirm if you can see me and hear me? You can. All right. My network. I don't know when laptop is doing this. All right. Thank you. So, basically, I said do 3, right? But you don't have to do the 3. So if it's me now and I say do 3 courses you deeply care about, I'm talking about, you see, I left there. Okay, please give me 2 minutes. You can hear my voice, right? And you can see my video, but you can't see my screen. Okay. Okay, so please, I will just join back. I don't know why it kicked me out. You can't see my screen, but you can see my voice. So the last place we're saying write 3 things you care about. And the first one is, why does it matter to you? What's the kind of change you'd love to contribute to that course? I mean, write the 3. I can't say you should snap for your wrist now, but I want it to be engaging. So I want somebody will give us feedback of that. The kind of change you'd love to contribute, and please do that till I'm able to get a hand a hold of what's going on here. Okay. So what exactly do you want to do to contribute to that goal? Please let me just share once and for all. It's back. Okay. Okay, we can see my screen now, right? Thank you. Okay. So, and what skills or resources can you offer to the course? So, first of all, for me, I would say menstrual health, I would say education, and I would say personal development. But that's three things that really matter to me. But then, what is the kind of change that I want to contribute? So for menstrual health, what's the kind of change I want to contribute? For me, it's not about giving a girl the pad. It's not about sharing pads to the girl. It's about giving the girl the right education to her menstrual health and hygiene. It's about ensuring the girl knows what exactly to even do. It's about ensuring there are sustainable menstrual health practices. So now, if you are also working on menstrual hygiene, that doesn't make us maybe the same thing. It usually means I can do my own, you can do your own. There's something you want to change. And when I say education, what do I want to do about education? I want to ensure kids can have access to quality education. When you go to schools these days, you are wondering why children even have to go to school at all, because the quality of what they get in the school is not even, I mean, we don't even have to say it's education. Imagine a primary six pupil who cannot read. Imagine I'm assuming people can see my screen. You can see my face and my screen and everything. Imagine a primary four kid and you meet and they can't speak English carefully. What kind of why is that kind of child going to school? So that's what I think about when I think about the kind of thing I want to do in education. And the last one, personal development. I'm wondering how, as a young person, you have to ask everything. People have to beg you to say, do you know, some people don't know LinkedIn. I mean, some people don't know the basic things. Some people don't know how to use Google. Some people will ask you ridiculous questions. I'm wondering why you have to be that person. We have to be now answering all the time and all of that. So I hope you have gotten your own. Then I move to the next slide. Okay, so skill or resources you can offer to the course. So if you're talking about skill, right from scratch, one of the things that I have done over the years is project management. I manage projects. I manage events. I community engagements, community management, all of those things. So now think about it. I want to join an organization. I already know what exactly I want to do. I know the kind of change I want to see, and I have the skill I want to bring on board. How do you think the organization will see me? How do you think they will treat me, right? There's a difference. So now let's use example of two people. Two people come to you to make a request. Oh, I see what you're doing and I want to be a part of it. I see how you go to schools to teach children about, I think somebody talked about personal development or waste. Okay, managing waste. I see how you go to schools to teach children how to manage waste. Please, can I follow you the next time? And then another person come to you to say, hi, my name is da 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 da. I am so passionate about I like what you do. I have this experience with managing waste, and I think I have a thing for advocacy on that sector. And then the person tells you, I manage events, I am a master's. No, don't let us use master. I am an undergraduate. In my school, this is what I'm currently doing, and I've been taking courses, da 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 da. So now, in the chat box, who are you going to choose? Who are you? Who are you going to willingly, you don't have to even do interview, bring on board to come and work with you? I'm checking the chat bot too. So let us, judge for ourselves now. Who are you going to bring on board willingly? You don't even have to. When they say the whole bureaucracy of some organizations used to do interview, I'm like, it's because you don't show them what they need to see at the first instance. If somebody comes to you with all the information you need, why do they have to stress you, right? So that's why you should know this. This is something you should know. The one with experience now. And at the end of the day, it's not about experience. It's not about experience. Let me tell you, while I volunteered, I said I started volunteering in 200 level, and I did not know Jack. I don't know how to describe, but I did not know Jack. About the rape events we want to do, I've started talking to organizations. What do you think I should do? I was really, 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 I said I was with doctors, PhD students, master students, final year students. I was still in 200 level. And I wanted to just leverage on what they could do. So imagine, my first proposal I wrote, the first grant application I did, the first partnerships I built, all of those things were just things I just reached out to. Oh, what should I say? Please, how will I type it? And they will literally teach me. Till today, I'm using the same, like I've evolved, right? But I'm still using the same model, the same approach, the same all of those things. first of all, it doesn't have to be with experience. It just has to it's just, I mean, you just have to show that you know what you are doing. There is something in your head. You are not coming as a somebody that wants to keep sucking them. Please help me, oh, please help me, please, I want to join you people, I want to be following you. That's really, I don't want to say anything. So I think we stayed here for a while. Finding the right opportunities. All right. Finding the right opportunity. So now you already know what you can offer. You already know what you can do. You already know that education is your area of interest. Climate is your area of interest. Let me check the chatbot again. School, girl child empowerment is your area of interest. So now, how do you find those opportunities? How do you find the opportunities that actually fit into what you want to do? Now, I said I am very, very interested in menstrual health. You will not see me wake up tomorrow and then I see call for volunteers, clean up Abuja, and I'll go and feed the form. Maybe something could have happened. Somebody has hacked my phone or something. It can never be me, because what exactly that experience? Maybe I just feel like, oh, let's clean Abuja. That's the only reason I want to do. It's not because I feel like I'm going to contribute to what they want to do. Because at the end of the day, if they now say somebody should come and talk, what will I say? Buy your pad, wear your pad like this, right? So there are right opportunities for different people. For me, it's just the space I work. For somebody that likes climate, they go to where they can fit in. You won't want to come and work with somebody like me, only if you want to bring the intersection of menstrual health and climate. Of course, there's something like that. Only if you want to bring that together and then you say, okay, I work in this intersection. But if you want to work, you want to actually gain experience, you want to actually contribute to what I'm doing, you will not bring your climate energy to my place now. So how to search effectively. Volunteering is most fulfilling when aligned with what you truly care about. And truthfully, I mean, I host trainings for volunteer managers and program managers. And one of the things they complain to me a lot is volunteers are not responding. When we called out when we sent out our form, we had 500 applications. Just 2 people are responding on the group chat. They don't even show up for meetings. What the simple answer to all of that is just that you have tagged people that don't know what they can do to your goal, or you have literally brought together people that don't even know what to offer. I'm sorry, people that don't know what to offer. And now, 2 examples. You are passionate about climate and you go to work for, what's the organization that does climate in Nigeria? You go to work for EcoBata. You volunteer for EcoBata, or I don't know any other one. EcoBata just comes to mind. And then you want to do education and you volunteer for Area High. We don't need to even argue the fact that you are going to deliver just as you should, because you are the right space. So passion fuels resilience and commitment. Where do you look out for? See, the funny thing is that, I preach that, look out for organizations that are asking you to, people who do call for volunteers. January is coming. This is the time where you need to now begin to put your LinkedIn profile or put your messaging together and then begin to reach out to organizations. But then January is coming. People will now start doing call for volunteers. You can't always wait for January when you need to volunteer. Majority of the volunteering opportunities I've gotten in my life, I didn't have to fill a form. I didn't have to even say, oh, please send me a link, let me fill the form. It was just basically, I go to where I want to thrive. I go there, sharpshooter. That's how I do it. And why am I able to do that? Because I know what I can bring to their team. So, but in case you are looking for opportunities, this is how to get there. It's online platforms, there's Volunteer Match, there's Idealist, there's LinkedIn. LinkedIn is an app or a tool, anything that you need to embrace big. Then there's social media groups. I remember when I was in Abeokuta as a student, because I had volunteered now, I tell people, you see volunteering opportunities more with volunteers. So because people already know that I volunteer a lot, I don't even need to hustle. My DM, I saw this, people are forwarding to me, call for volunteers. Fresh forms then, Google, my business was still very functional then. All of their events in Ogun State, I was always there because they already people already see what I'm doing, and then they're able to send me the things that relate to that. But now, okay, I don't want to talk about that yet. Then local NGOs, religious organizations, or community groups. So people send to groups, but like, I say this again. Why do you have to wait till people send out links when you can actually reach out to organizations, reach out to individuals that you can volunteer for? The fact that I am not bringing out a link today does not mean I don't need volunteers. I don't want to wake up every day and be doing for volunteers, but I want to work every day with people that really know what they are doing. So now imagine there's an organization you have been eyeing, and you feel like I can contribute to these people's work. Why didn't you reach out to them? Why can't you? Again, don't remember that we created the analogy of an organization will only take you serious when you know what you are doing. so yes. Olanike, are you there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Okay, you are there.
Yeah.
I think I'm muted. I can hear. I just wanted to confirm. So this is what we are going to do now. Opportunity research exercise. Identify 2 organizations. So all of you already shared, oh, I want to do climate. I want to ensure girls go to school and all of that. Now, what I need from you is what organizations do these things that you are interested in. So look out for their mission and values. If you are not following us on Instagram, you better go and follow us. I'm like giving out sweet content that you should see. I remember the last video I posted and I mentioned that one of the three things I wish I knew before my first volunteering experience. And the first one was that each organization I volunteered for, I had to know their vision, their mission, their goals, and I should see how to contribute to their goal. I mean, then it was just, oh, let me just volunteer, let me just show up. It took me a while to know that I have to find people that are related to my goal. We have to be going to the same place. We have to be heading to the same direction. I mean, there are a lot of organizations in Nigeria that when they collect grants, they're churning out the money. They're just eating the money. They're not doing anything. I have my own values. I have the things I want to bring around me. So I have to actually check out these things. So the their mission and values, the volunteer roles they offer, the requirements and application process. Why do you have to check these things? So if you want to work with somebody, an organization like Jan is Junior Achievements Nigeria. Yes, that's Jan. If you want to work with Jan, you would already know that there are seasons of the year, January to March. They are releasing a call for volunteer for a particular project. April to this is what they are doing at this time. Then the Ember month, this is what they are doing. But if you don't check what they are doing, how do you know when their requirement process? How do you know what it looks like? How do you know when the application is going to be on? For organizations like UN, like UNICEF, they need volunteers. But I mean, they bring out their they will call for volunteers and all of that. But you know why people think it's really difficult? Because they don't even bother to check through the application. They don't bother to look at it until maybe 2 days before expiry. And then they feel like, this is too long. This is that. So you already know the work you want to do. Look out for the organizations that are doing the same thing. Check their track record. Check their track record though, because I still have a story that I'm not going to share with this call. Check their track record. Check how they relate to what you are doing or what you want to do. And this is where I'm going to stop and Olanike will take over. So we're going to have breakout sessions from now. Nike, can you take over?
Yes. Thank you. So, now we're going into breakout sessions. Can you hear me, I'm Kwasi?
Yes, we are going to the breakout session. So please I think our host can do the breakout, people join the rooms, and we share the link. Should we share the link now for them to download the worksheets?
Yes, please. Yes.
All right. But we can start doing the breakouts.
Yes, so wait, I'm coming. Sorry. I'm trying to
please Can we? So I don't know why LinkedIn keeps. Oh, I say LinkedIn. Zoom keeps kicking people out. Can you please communicate that they can use YouTube? I mean, we have YouTube because of that. I don't want to hear that something kicked me out and I missed anything. You can just go to YouTube if you have use with I wanted to say LinkedIn again with Zoom. Please, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I was echoing.
So you can join your room.
So while we join the rooms, I hope everybody can still hear me. I think you should. While we join the room, the idea is there's going to be a okay. How many rooms are we having? Two rooms?
No.
Okay. So while you join your room, there's going to be a link that will be shared in the comment section. And then you are just going to download a worksheet. When you download the worksheet, somebody leads the team. You guys do the worksheet together, and then somebody comes to give us feedback. So I hope you understand me. Please, if you do, you can use the comment section. I don't know if I even understand myself. So what you are doing is you are downloading a worksheet. The link will be sent to you. You download the worksheet and you use it in your groups, your rooms. You come up with all of the answers. When you are done, you choose a class captain or room leader that comes to tell us what you guys came about in like 2 to 3 minutes. So I hope you've gotten the link. Please, can you confirm, Deborah?
I already created rooms. Just look at the rooms. If you're unable to join any room, just check the breakout session and join one of those rooms there. Okay, so let me just, I think I should assign you. Don't worry, I'll assign you to I'm coming, I will assign you to okay. Okay, I've assigned you to a room. So you can use the seller link. You check the questions, everybody, then you answer. When you answer the questions as a group, you can choose a representative amongst you that would, come to tell us what people came about at the end of the breakout session. So we have just 15 minutes for that, please. Thank you.
So are we all in the rooms?
Yes.
Are we all in the okay? Are we all in the rooms? Please, you people come and present what you learned to. Egi, Kaya, Gaya. You are not in any room. Why? Can you join any of the breaker room? Oh, okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, what's this?
Back pillow. That one's
Leave neck now. Leave your back.
When I go for, are you on it?
Yes, yes.
I go for, I think for our content since now.
Oh, you are good. When will we come back?
Wait, are we doing it overnight?
Anytime.
If we're doing it overnight, I will go out.
Eh.
So that time use it to think of the content.
Hey.
Yeah, not think of anything again.
Deborah, why are you here again? Are you not in a room? my God. I didn't know I was not. So I've been talking. I didn't know I was muted. So welcome back from the breakout rooms. Welcome back. Welcome back. I know you don't have enough time to do all of the, I know you have not done enough. I know, but you're able to do something. Okay, so I think next time we'll just share the link early so that we all have the document and then we are not using time for breakouts for downloading. So, Nika, please coordinate in the chat board. Deborah, who are those in charge of each of the rooms? So room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4, room 5, can we have their names so that I can just call their representative and then they tell us what they were able to do? I know you did not move past page 1, no wahala. So please just use the chat board for. So room 1, let us know the coordinator, I'll be the whoever, class captain, room captain, while I rush through the last few slides. Okay, I think I have network issue again. Low connection. I don't know why it's doing like this. You did all in your room. I like that room. Please find your coordinator. Maybe I'll buy sweets for her. So let's talk about creating a volunteer profile or resume. So I mentioned the other time that this is literally the end of the year. Everybody is wrapping up their project. Everybody is already knowing what they want to do better. Everybody wants to, oh, this is what we are going to do next year. We are not going to bring on board somebody that will come and stress us and the like. And I mean, literally every organization is already planning for what they want to do next year. You as a volunteer, in that light, I think you should also start preparing for the kind of organizations you want to work with next year. So, like I mentioned, I mean, even aside of the vision, the mission, the goals of the organizations, your own vision and mission really do matter. Your own value really matters. What do you believe in? Yes, you're all muted until you want to talk. Don't worry. Just use the chat box for whatever you want to say. So what I'm sorry. Okay, so what are your own values? What are your own goals? What are the things that you think you can't joke with? So start compiling all of those things. So why do you need a volunteer profile or resume? I mean, your CV. There's some organizations you want to volunteer for, and they will tell you, please upload your CV in this drive. Please share us your this and that. Even at that, remember I said that you can actually reach out to organizations without them releasing a call for volunteers. So now, if you're able to do your volunteer profile, your volunteer resume, remember I'm saying volunteer, so that you not tell me I don't have CV, I don't know what to put on my CV. A volunteer resume is just basically what you can do, who you are, what you can do, and maybe the achievements you have gotten before. The achievements can be as little as I coordinate the kids in my street for this and that. Okay. So I mean, just something concise, probably a one-pager document that you can just send to organizations. You can, let's say you want to work with me and then you send me something like that. The only thing I need to do is just check out the documents you send, probably check you out on LinkedIn and know if you want to bring you on board. The truth is, I as a non-profit founder and one who manages volunteer a lot of time, I can't work with every other volunteer. I can't work with every volunteer I see outside because people will frustrate you. Suppose volunteers will frustrate you. And I think they do that because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to behave. And I don't want to be part of those people that always frustrate people. And that's why we're having this training. So, and there was an analogy we created in the beginning. We made in the beginning. Do you want to be that volunteer if the organization wants to have on board? Or you want to be that volunteer that they have to tell you, we'll let you know, we'll get back to you, and they won't get back to you. See, all those people get back to you thing. Don't think it's only CV. It's only because, it's work. Volunteering, the organizations will tell you they'll get back to you because they don't. Who wants to bring on board somebody they have to train from the scratch? Somebody you have to tell, do this, do the maybe little things. Of course, you are there to learn, but there are some basic things they don't know how to teach you. So, I mean, communication, teamwork, soft skills are not something they teach you. They're something they are things you learn on your own. So example of achievements, organize a fundraiser, tutor underprivileged children. See, it is not about, so you can leave out, organize a fundraiser and focus on these tutored underprivileged children. I work in your education space and you come to me that, oh, you have worked with some schools, you tutor their kids during holiday, I want to bring you on board because during those times of teaching, there's something you have learned that I will appreciate. So it's not really about, oh, I raised $1 million, I raised 3 million naira to do a project, I did this and that, the little thing. I mean, people say little, I really don't like to say things are little, but the seemingly little things that you feel like I did, oh, I trained 500 people, I trained 2 people how to do their LinkedIn, I did this and that. Those are the things you can bring to fore. And anybody that sees your probably potential, they know what you can offer. Don't forget I mentioned that I started volunteering as a no experienced person. I was just willing to learn. I was just willing to bring my basic event planning. I just know how to put things together. I just know how to do this and that, do this and that, do this and that. And that's why we are here today. So, volunteer profile exercise. This one, I'm going to share you. Deborah, please share them my mail, my data volunteer mail. I hope she's on the call. Deborah, okay, please share them my mail. When you draft this, send it to me. That's one of the plus that are on this call. And I'm going to review them for you during the course of next week. So draft a 100-word volunteer profile, introduce yourself, that's why you have the worksheet. So when you're done with your worksheet, do your volunteer profile, send it to me as a document, and I will review it for you. Clap for me, please. So this is how you just create your volunteer profile. And when we now have that conversation, I can maybe recommend some organizations for you. Just the people on this call, don't send it to the group chat, please. Send it here. Let them copy the mail now. So don't send, I don't know, but I will just figure out if you join the call or not when I see your volunteer profile. So now, leveraging social media for volunteering. So when I got to Abuja, one of the things I see is when you get to a new location, one of the things you can do to get yourself relaxed, to get yourself new friends, to get yourself opportunities, to even know what's happening in that town is volunteering. And volunteering, I came to a new location. When I came to serve, I did not know anybody. All of my coppers, all of us, we just came here from different parts of the country. Nobody knows what's going on. But I was able to check organizations on Instagram, and I saw that, oh, these people, they are here, they are doing projects here. I already know. Meanwhile, I already know what I want to offer. I already know what I'm interested in. And then I started reaching out to them. These people, oh, there's this foundation, there's this foundation. Maybe this is not to boast or to. I really do not go through call for volunteers because I know what I can offer your organization. So I'm coming correct. I'm coming to you like I am, and I don't have to send you a message on LinkedIn. You want to have me on your team. I will not show you my profile and you tell me, oh, I'm sorry, we are not accepting volunteers at the moment. You will accept me. Why am I so confident? Because I know what I can offer and I know what I have done. So I want you to get to a point where you are not one of those people that are saying, we joined, we did not do anything, or they just put us on a group chat. Why are you joining an organization that they will not use you? Yes, you are there to be used because you want to gain experience. You want to get hands-on with what they are doing. So you will see a lot of experiences on social media. When people come to my DM to tell me to recommend organizations to them, I find it really rude. Because I'm like, you're asking me, I would have to go on Google to check. I will have to go on LinkedIn to check. I will have to go on Instagram to check. Why can't you take that time to check, right? So it helps you share your volunteering story. Majority of my LinkedIn connections today, they call me volunteer queen, volunteer expert, volunteer this and that. Why? Because they've heard my story a lot of times. They've seen me show up for volunteering events. They've seen me speak to volunteers. And how am I able to do this? Through social media. So one of the things I think is on this slide. Let me finish here. So help you share. Okay, practical tips. Optimize your LinkedIn. Don't let us come to your LinkedIn. You now come and meet me in my DM. I like what you are doing. I want to work with you. I am a student of 20 level in Ajayi Crowder University. Because the first thing I want to do is I want to check you out. What exactly have you done? I want to check you on Instagram, check you on LinkedIn. Then I get there, I'm seeing Olurogo Primary School on your LinkedIn. That's the only thing I can see. But how do you want me to be convinced that you can give me what I want? How? So optimize your LinkedIn. In fact, if you go to my Instagram page, why do you think when you apply for some opportunities, volunteering, they tell you to post your link? They want to see what you've done. Nobody wants to bring a mediocre on board or somebody that they will not have to be dragging. Can't you do this? Can't you do this? So optimize your LinkedIn, set up your Facebook, your Instagram, all of those things. In fact, from your WhatsApp, the little WhatsApp that you have, use it well. Use it well. Then follow relevant hashtags, engage with organizations. You want to volunteer for Fab Chair Foundation. You don't know their founder. How do you want to? And you don't want to look up for volunteers. You don't know anything. You will sit down with their Instagram page. You will be liking their page. You will be commenting. One day, somebody will reach out to you and say, "Oh, thank you for liking our page. We really like how you engage us. Can you join our team?" That's how you show up correct. That's how you show up with not having to go through the whole drama of interview, this and that, all of these things, right? Do's and don'ts. Be professional, be authentic, and clear your intentions. Clear your intention. See, I want to volunteer. I want to volunteer. I want to learn skill. I want to learn skill. I want to develop myself. I want to build experience. Know what you want. Don't come and then come and put unnecessary pressure on me that I don't know. You don't know what you want, and then you put the unnecessary pressure on the founders, saying you don't get what you are looking for. Do you even know what you are looking for? So clear your intentions, and please don't send generic message. This one is personal. Don't send generic message. Don't send message that you copied and paste and come and send to me and I'm reading it. I already know that this one is just sending this to everybody on LinkedIn. Be intentional. I mean, you don't have to work with 10 organizations. You can work with 3 organizations in 1 year and your impact will be felt. But the way you carry yourself into the organizations really matter. It really does matter. Now, let's say you want to work with me and you've gone through my LinkedIn page. You see what I do with girls. You see what I do with out of school children. How can you work with me? So now go and pay somebody. I already mentioned earlier that I don't give a girl a pad. It's not part of the things I do. So you won't come to me now with the intention that to start sharing pad up and down, right? So learn how to communicate properly with people. You want to work with an organization. You don't want to go through the whole process. Oh yeah, go correct. Social media outreach exercise. So this is it. Who you are, why you are interested in their mission, and how your skills can contribute. I have said this before, but let me say it again. Majority of the opportunities I have big volunteering opportunities I've gotten, it was not because I feel they've called for volunteers for me. It was basically because I reached out to myself. And I'm reaching out with what I can see. What you can contribute is very important. You imagine you have a group that you're just trying to bring people together. Then somebody comes to tell you that I want to join your team. Or somebody comes to tell you that, oh, I see what you do. I know how to manage events. In fact, I can show up for your outreaches. I talk to girls, da 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 da. Oh, we don't need to argue. Who they will bring on board is me. It's me. They can't bring somebody that will come and say, please, can I follow you? Please, can I join you? All those funny messages. So I don't know how you guys are going to do this, but I'm going to the next slide. So yes, I know you didn't get time to do your worksheets, to do the whole class thing and breakout session thing, but you have the worksheets. That's why you get to download it and you get to work on it personally. So a lot of exercises have gone out in this presentation. We had the passion discovery task. We had the volunteer profile. For the volunteer profile, I told you to send what you create to my email, and I'm going to review it for you so that at least maybe I can also add some recommendations. Then your social media exercise, know what you want to bring on board and not. This is the end of my session, really. And this is time that you can ask your questions. I know they've shared the link over and over. Olanike, please, can you take over? I need to excuse for some minutes. We'll be rounding up very soon, very soon. So please just read out the questions. Let's know, maybe 3 questions. We can answer 3 questions and we say the grace.
Thank you so much, Ayemi Kosi. I believe that she has shared a lot of value like a whole lot of things, because I also had my pen and paper here taking notes, and I want us to just drop an emoji, celebrating and appreciating her tonight, and say thank you so much, Ayomikosi, for this wonderful insight that you've given us tonight. So the thing is, I've seen some questions, but then I want to quickly talk about what you did in the breakout session. Now we asked that people should have their what do we call it now? Their team members, their representatives, talk about what they discussed. But since you know that this webinar continues tomorrow, it means that the conversations that we are yet to have, especially the one that went on in that breakout session, we'll be having it tomorrow. So it means that you'll be maintaining the same breakout room that you were today, tomorrow. So I want you to please take note of that. And then I saw someone ask some questions. I'm trying to see the question, sorry. So I saw someone ask a question in the chat box here before I just hand it over to Ayomikosi. So this person says something. Oh my God, I can't find it anymore. I'm trying to see. Thank you so much for celebrating Ayomikosi. It is really, really an insightful session. So this person says, sometimes location of NGOs. So I get to ask people where I can get NGOs to volunteer for. And most people are like, you have to go to Abuja or Lagos or Maiduguri. But I think for this question, I know this person is trying to ask a question. For this question, I remember you already answered the question. You have to search. The interesting part about it is that you don't have to like go to Maiduguri or go to Abuja or Lagos or Ekiti to work with NGOs. You can always search online. And an example is myself working with Ayomikosi on this project. I saw her talk about it on LinkedIn, and I sent her a message that, oh, Ayomikosi, I would like to work on this thing with you, and that is how we started. She just told me, oh, she was going to get back to me and reach out to me, whenever it is she wants to start. And that is how we're able to, pull these projects together. So if you want to really, really work with an NGO and you've identified the things that you want to do, it is important to check. Like the internet is a big world already. So you can always check and, get the information that you need online. So I want to read these questions. I have just like, it's just, okay, just 4 questions here. So this person says, please, can you connect us with volunteering organizations? Actually, I'm person will be the one to talk about that. And I think she already mentioned creating a volunteer profile and volunteer resume. I think that is the first step to wanting to even, connect to an organization. So someone else asked a question here. The person says, as someone that is looking forward to working with the UN someday, is it a must that I pick out one out of the 17 SDGs as someone who is interested in at least 3? Also, with the fact that I'm interested in the 3, and definitely I have to start from somewhere with what we have to focus on, a particular interest. How do I do multitask? Okay, this person tries to say, how do they multitask, trying to work in different sectors of the SDG, like inequality, education, and climate change. The person says, am I allowed to volunteer in separate organizations, and will it not seem like the person is disorganized? So let me rephrase this question that the person has just asked. The person is saying that, oh, they are interested in about 3 SDG programs out of the 17. So does it mean that if they try to volunteer for this 3 SDGs in different organizations, would it seem like they are disorganized? Would it seem like they do not know their goals or the things that they really want out of volunteering? So I don't know if you are able to answer that question now. Are you there, please?
Yes, please let me answer that now.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so I mean, you are thinking disorganized, but one thing I tell people is that
It's not me and you that have Friday. Now yeah.
okay, so I mean, when you start, it doesn't have to be. What I tell people is you will get it better along the line. When you start, it can look like, oh, I'm doing a lot, I'm jump packing. It is it is you. Nobody sees you like that. Maybe when you now don't have focus, I can see you like that because me, I can be like that too. But at the end of the day, you can't really know what you want to do if you don't start. So if you want to start with 3 organizations or you want to start with and people are saying start first, start somewhere. If you think your passion is 50, oh yeah, start with the 50. There will be burnout. But at the end of the day, you know where you're gravitating to. You know the one that actually resonates so much with you. You know the one you really love to do, right? So you will know. That's just the answer. So you are the one thinking it's organized. So let me tell you what I do. I do quality education projects and I do menstrual health education. I go to schools and I thought that okay, that's quality, that's goal 4 and 5. Then I can also say it's goal 3, that's good health and well-being. I'm ensuring girls are in perfect health. Then I'm ensuring that gender equality, they don't have to miss school and then their boys are taking over whatever it is they can do. And then call and that's quality education. And then gender equality, they don't miss school, absenteeism in school. Now, when I tell you, oh, hi, my name is Ami Posi, I work with quality, I work with SDG goal 234 or 345. Yeah, man, you're like, why don't you stay in one place? But if I tell you as one that, oh, this is what I do, it is an intersection of this and this and this, and I tell you how it comes together, you will not tell me I am confused that I'm doing 3 SDG goals. It just depends on how it, you're about to say, how it actually touches your body. I don't know if that's something right, but start with what you want to start with first. Along the line, you know the one to drop, you know the one to continue. I mean, I've worked on projects that are okay. So at the early stage of my volunteering experience, I did a lot of work around rape, advocacy, a lot of gender-based violence. But I later knew that this was not for me because every time I am sick, every time I am crying, every time I'm sad, every time I just want to kill, I want to stab a guy. Because why do you guys have to be wicked? And I saw that I cannot come and have anxiety problem because of other people's problem. And then I left gender-based violence. Till tomorrow, when I have gender GBV cases, I refer it to people. Please, can you take on this case? Can you help out? Because it's always very emotional for me. Maybe because I don't know if I'm emotional, but if I had GBV, all the egg glands in my body are ready. I want to fight. I want to go and catch the man that raped the girl. We have to go to prison. But along the line, I saw that it was not healthy for me. It was not just healthy. And I dropped it off. Nobody will come and beat me today that maybe I did not do it, or maybe I did it or something. I hope that answered that question. Nikki, do you have another question? I was targeting 8 o'clock.
Yeah, actually, what this person said, I think you've already answered it. The person said that I have no experience as a volunteer to build for a starter. Okay, I have no experience as a volunteer. So for a starter, like where should I start from?
Where
You're
should you
already
start from?
starting.
Identify your passion. Do
Yeah,
your volunteer
that's the
profile.
thing.
Research opportunities that relate to what you can do. Literally everything we have said today. You have to know what you want to do first. You have to know what you are interested in. You have to know what you can offer me. I mean, you don't have to offer me your degree. You don't have to offer me. Check out what soft skills are. Check out what technical skills are. I mean, soft skills, technical skills. You have these things. You just don't pay attention to them. So don't be the people that say, I don't know what I can do. You can do something. There is somebody that needs that thing you can do. So basically, start with where you are. Just first of all, do your own research, know yourself, know what you want to bring on board when you join an organization. And what you want to bring on board doesn't have to be project management, maybe because you don't have experience. It can be anything, just anything you can do, right? So do your passion discovery task, do your right opportunities that befits those passion. I mean, you have the worksheets. Just use the worksheets. If you use the worksheets and you don't still know how to start, please send me a message. I will refund you for your data that you joined this course. Olanike, I think we have answered all the questions.
Okay. All right. I believe that the person would get it. Another person still will get it. So I want to say thank you all so much. Thank you, Ayome Posi, for the value that you have, giving tonight. Thank you so much. So I want to say thank you all for joining people and tell them your experience,
Tomorrow.
yeah, 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Yes,
Thank you.
Raphael, you and that your emoji, I won't forget. The worksheet is on the seller link. I think they'll send you all the link on the WhatsApp channel. Thank you for joining. Have a blessed evening and catch you tomorrow.